What NBA crash outs? NBA crash outs. All of the future of the NBA, whatever you look at, however you look at it, but they both are the crash outs of the NBA.
Kid who has yet to play this season is available today, Grant, and is expected to get some minutes off the bench.
Yeah, talented young player. Actually was the breakout player last year in this game for the Grizzlies.
This is Desmond Bane, catch and shoot, one of the lethal marksmen in the sport.
Breakout player last year in this game for the Grizzlies.
The sport gets us off and running here in Memphis. Memphis at home, 15-5 this season as Morant trying to put Edwards on skates. Grant, what a matchup between those two. Jackson off the miss, cleans up the mess for Memphis.
They're on track for 43 wins right now. This time last year, 30-12, 22-20 right now.
Jackson going glass. Kind of just pushed it up with his left hand. Timberwolves all 6 from the floor. Randall, we've seen a lot more of this. Randall, the initiator in the offense. Beautiful pass, and there it is again. McDaniels, and finally Minnesota with his first points. What a matchup against McDaniels. Morant gets the high screen inside. Just breathtaking.
Movement patterns, spatial awareness. So they have adopted to this new style and have excelled on the offensive end. Speaking of excelling there. Bane creating that steal opportunity.
This is Kennard. Splash! This is Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Edwards now to Reed. One to shoot. He's got to hurry. Flicks it up and in.
Had 20 points in the game prior to that, too. So he's been playing well.
Dillingham able to find the laces and stroke it from 3.
The smallest guy gets the rebound. Rob Dillingham.
Edwards, that's good. Edwards looking for a seam. Edie comes out, they leave Edwards, finds the laces, and he buries it.
Yeah, rookie mistake there. Edie leaving too early created that opening for Edwards.
We're trying to get one here against the number 3 team in the West in the Memphis Grizzlies. Huff turning Alexander Walker back. Here's Kennard, side steps, McDaniels got him.
Hey guys, I spoke with Tripp before the game about that very thing, being available and his shot blocking prowess. As Minnesota knocks down that jumper.
Knock down the open 3, but they're still playing good basketball in number 3 right now.
Bane, boy, they got a fingertip on it again with McDaniels. Here comes Randall back into the cup, puts it down, and contact. So John Morant back in the fold here, attacking, chiseling his way to the cup.
Talk about Bane in that game against San Antonio. He was sensational. And speaking of that sensational, Morant there once again. You know, right now he's 21 points a game on 61% field goal shooting in his last 5 games. And had 22 in San Antonio the other night.
Edwards, hard pick from Gobert. Edwards to Conley. Into the corner, Reed. He'll fire, and he sticks it.
Almost a few turnovers by the T-Wolves, but Reed knocks it down.
Naz Reid kind of struggled. Look at Edie, my goodness. Struggles a little bit the first stretch of the season, part of the story for Minnesota, but this is the Naz Reid we watched last year go big.
Guys are getting involved.
Here comes Jackson, speaking of bigs, boy, Euro step off glass. To see him shoot it at this clip, just under 43% for the season, has been incredible to watch. Edwards finds his spot. Cash money with that mid-range J. Or the Grizzlies an offensive rating entering this one today. But this Minnesota defense, boy, what a pass. Just a jaw-dropping pass.
If they get that.
Julius Randle puts it on the deck, guarded by Edie. McDaniels finds his spot. Pretty mid-range J.
Again, we really appreciate you.
I'm enjoying myself, and thank you.
All right, guys, take it back.
All right, Stephanie, just amazing to be in his presence as Jalen Wells, the catch, pretty finish.
It wasn't always good or positive, but to be celebrated now for his contributions to progress, I think is tremendous.
And the context of those Mexico City Olympics in '60, just months after Dr. King had been assassinated. And you think of all the political turbulence of that year, 1968.
He struggled in that first half, but he is sticking to his assignment.
Here comes Conley, whirling his way into the paint, gets it into the corner. McDaniels on a three-point jack. Eventually got them into the dance for the first time for that school since 2008. What a rookie season it's been. That is Bane. Now Morant knifes in. Aldama drops the hammer.
They got some decent
And
players.
Ja Morant. And Morant hasn't been a great shooting game for him, but he's got 12 points, 7 assists. He's done most of his damage at the free throw line. Here comes Edwards looking for more. It's Minnesota trailed by as many as 11 in the first quarter before they built their double-digit lead. Pippen taking contact and able to put it down.
Running and playing fun basketball.
Unbelievable. On the catch and finish, LaRavia. Offensive rebound, Alexander Walker spins back up, misses at the cup. Randall blocks by Jackson. Randall. Jackson against Randall now at the other end, trying to return the favor. Masterful spin by Jackson.
He just cannot convert tonight.
Pippen loose ball is going to spin back up on just textbook. Boy, he's got a feel for the angles. A couple of decent looks underneath by the Grizzlies. They come up empty. Timberwolves got a 3-on-1 run. And it's Reed coming with some smoke. That'll get him more the NBA app before it's too late. And again, just for today, your votes count 3 for 1. Jackson taking some bumping, and he's headed to the free throw line. And Dillingham off the bench has given Minnesota 12 points in this game. Jackson on the leaner. Minnesota begins the fourth. Reed and Dillingham. Reed again from 3. Around the rim, off glass, and it drops in. Alexander Walker attempting what would have been just an unbelievable stick. Steps out, and he buries a 3 instead. Making his first appearance of the season. Now Reed takes him off a switch. And look at that, a sweeping little baby hook for Reed. Also Jalen Wells to join Jaren Jackson and Desmond Bane. Morant weaving his way through, and his prayer is answered. It's a tough shot over Edie. Knocked around, Jackson on the take. A foot race with McDaniels. Look at Jackson in the open floor. That is just unreal. Fades, tough shot. Offensive rebound, Gobert gets it to Reed. That's a corner 3. He sticks it.
Oh, he's the best shooter on the team.
And if they win, that might be the difference.
Here comes Ja, the spin, the fade. Some more Morant magic here in Memphis. And we got a 3-point game as we come down the stretch here in Grind City. Edwards bottled up, steps between, and he goes glass.
He's there from Edwards.
Here comes Bane on the attack. Memphis retakes the lead. Tough pass, Conley, corner 3, missed it. Fight for it, Conley. The rebound underneath Gobert, and he threw it away.
Was worse than the actual foul.
So the second tightly contested game that these two teams are playing.
A couple turnovers here, and then, of course, a great runner by Morant to win that game.
Julius Randle, he's been so good as a facilitator the last couple of weeks. 2-man game, pick and roll. Randle, Conley, Reed, a 3, splash. He cuts the deficit in half. Tension builds a little bit more here in Memphis. Jackson against Randle, couple of bigs, bang, and it's Jackson who gets the better of him. Some of that electricity to get to the cup, he just couldn't put it down. Conley, here comes Reed on the dive. And Minnesota ain't done yet.
Maybe not Jaren Jackson Jr.
Jackson flicks it up to the rim, the tip, no, Jackson. Memphis trying to protect this lead, and here we go. The Grizzlies are out of fouls. Edwards against Bane. Edwards elevates, missed it. And for the second time in 8 days, the Memphis Grizzlies outlast Minnesota.
could see he's not trying to pass it. That's why they're always doubling at the end of the game. He ain't trying to pass at all. Jackson 24 and 10. Wells 13. ED 2. Morant 19. Bain 22. GG Jackson 4. Randall 2 for 13. Oh my god. Daniels 11. Gobert 4. Conley 5. Anthony Evans 32. Nas Reed dropped 29, bro. To me, you should have started him. Instead of, because you got rid of Cat, you should have started him and then got like another Nas Reed somewhere. I don't know, get Bobo or something. I don't know. But Julius Randle.